Hey guys, thanks for tapping in on this video. I want to remind you that we are crowdfunded and dream-driven around here. If you would like to support the show, head on over to patreon.com/pigeons420. With your support, we can interview some of the biggest minds in our space right here. Thank you so much to our members. Thank you so much to our patrons for supporting the show. And thank you for watching today's conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, Mr. ROBCLTV, just taking up my whole damn screen. Look at you, you animal. You look like a beast. I love it. You look good, bud. How you doing?
Been out here livid. Just got through this storm. Garbage is gone. I have no idea where it is. I was just telling Mrs. P. I harvested a plant recently, so the guts, so to speak, are in the trash. And I'm going to point at my neighbors and be like, you're looking grow. Just so nobody else thinks it's me. And they run like, whoa, look at that. Who's growing reefer in the neighborhood?
If it's anything like my garbage can, dude, sometimes I have I just take my old mix of some of my roots and I just throw them in the garbage can, and like it'll be like 5, 8, 10 old roots, plants just taking up this huge garbage can. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, that's evidence, dude.
I got leaves, foliage everywhere, just nonstop. So it's like it's straight up leaves. So it's kind of hard to be like, they're just roots. It's like, no, those are fucking our plant's leaves.
Yeah, we can see it. We can still smell it, dude.
Yeah, but we know what it is. It has like Canadian maple leaves. How did those get here?
Oh, dude. So I'm not gonna get you to say who you are and where you're from, because that's old shit. We don't do that anymore.
Your name is Arnold,
dude. So you were part of my story today in regards to autoflowers. Are they the future or not? Do you want to touch on that real quick? Are autoflowers the future?
Let's touch.
You want to touch? Cross swords or what?
Shout out to Adam Mill, good guy. Shout out to Defino Hunter also. He's just joined your flock.
Oh, yo.
As a member, if you don't know, you can be a member over here for exclusive perks and join up to the flock. So pretty easy. Just click the little button, join up. Helps the channel, helps YouTube also, but it helps the channel.
Yeah, it does a little, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Only a few people get a Mr. ROBCLTV welcome when they join the
cameo.
flock.
He paid me for that though, so it's okay. I got a
POB. The $5.99. Yeah, for the price of that membership.
You should just send me the membership fee and we're good. No, but I think, my thought, my conspiracy to all of it is, and I love Adam, he's a good guy, but he was the host of the event. So of course he's going to say it's the fucking future. He got to do a post. I'm not saying he's going to be fake about it. I'm just saying he's seeing all the good side of it because they're going to give him the best experience because he's the dude they're bringing in to cater, So, like, I'm not saying it's him lying. I'm just saying he's getting the smoke blown up his ass a little bit while he's out there. 1. 2, I did talk with my boy ICANN, and he said there was a lot of samples and there were some that were hidden. Well, for me...
Some were hitting or hitting?
Hit.
So
some were hitting good.
Got it. Sorry.
For me, and again, I sound like a fucking hater, I know. But if I got a big ass box of bud, all these jars, and only some are hitting, I wouldn't call it the future. I mean, that's just like saying THCA is the best. Well, there's some companies that have some products that are good, but majority suck. And there's good autoflowers out there for sure, but it's more of, we're just solidifying now, I feel, autoflowers as a category. Everybody who's talked shit about for years, you included, P. Okay? Cheers to you, but you included.
That's not true.
Grow some autoflowers now. Try some out. Try a Mephisto. Try a Night Owl. Even try a Fast Buds, and you'll be like, damn. This actually surprised me, dude. Like, the Gorilla Cookies auto isn't crazy terps, but there's decent terps. Massive yield. Did really well. Easy as hell to grow. Like, you can't... You gotta just hate plants to not like it. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, it was a big-ass plant. It did really well. So it's one of those situations where if it smokes, like I hope, because, when Chubb said it was hitting, then maybe in my case, I'll be doing it again. But I've grown autos in the past, and usually they just lack on the terps. They can grow good, but they lack on the terps. I just feel they're not taking over anything. They're just being accepted in a category. I'm going to say most entries was super bottom of the bag. Soul Brother was there too. I saw you there. And I'm just saying, I know people who were there the year prior. And I call it the Fast Buds Cup. Shout out to Fast Buds. But man, it's a T with the P. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of sponsoring. Let money put.
No, I get it.
Feels,
Hey,
it
you know
feels
what?
like a cannabis cup. It feels like the cannabis cup, the High Times cannabis cup, where it's like, who spends the most money? Well, you're leaving with fucking trophies, brother.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion, because I don't know, man. Unless there's a bunch of bland shit, like how is it all? How are they taking every year? They're taking home trophies.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's we know a lot of the judges. ICANN was there. Who else was there?
Corey from not Happy Hydro, Inside Hydro.
Inside Hydro was there.
People yep. I know. I don't know. I'm not, Matt Riddle, former UFC fighter.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know.
He's the broest of dudes. No, I'm just saying they've come a long way. They're doing really well, just like Gro's saying. They've come a.
So then, how do you explain the same people getting it if these are people we know? This isn't like
yeah. But you're going through you're picking the best out of a pile of shit. Like,
who's the other?
Turds stink less. And no offense, I'm not saying it all was shit. I'm just saying in a bad analogy. It's like we're drinking a bunch of light beer. Which light beer is best? Well,
okay. So who provided the samples then are the better question.
All the people who submitted it and all growers. And I think those growers are good growers. And I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying.
No, that's fair. No.
Like, it's one of those things.
I think until we're judges, dude.
I know I'm going to get backlash from Fast Buds. They already don't love me because when we smoked other shit, I was like, man.
They don't like you. I have videos saying don't get autoflowers. Yeah, I know. I don't have many autoflower friends, unfortunately.
My biggest thing is just,
I love you guys out there. But they
and this hurts my pockets. I could probably get paid more, whatever. But it's just the simple fact is like I don't buy that everything miraculously has gotten so much better. There's always been some that are good.
I have grown a good auto. I've had good autos, dude. I had a auto amnesia haze. No, that was a lie. Auto
Red poison.
No, that was a horrible example because that was tiny.
It was pretty.
Yeah, and the smoke was mediocre, but that's not a good example. I've had good ones though, dude, that I can't remember, man. I've had auto, and I swear maybe it was an amnesia haze. To be honest with you, that's the one that's coming off the top of my head. So I've done tons of those, but I know some of them have good ones.
All of the people who voted based on the samples you got. If you gave me these two drinks and I had to decide which is better,
one of them has to win. Yeah, it doesn't mean one of them is great. It's just better than the other one.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
We got a bunch of quadriplegics in a fucking race, a foot race. One of them's it doesn't mean they all are good runners. It just means one of them.
Well, what if one of them is missing an arm?
One of them quadriplegic, brothers.
What does that mean?
Brother, it's multiple brothers. It's not just, it's all of it.
Oh, it's a rolling race.
You're fucking rolling.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not. I'm just saying.
No, I feel you. No, I feel you. The thing is, though, is like it's really hard. Some of the people said the entries were good, and Adam,
the ones that weren't though.
Adam sampled some. He said they were pretty good. I know he's getting paid, but he's got to say it's good. You know?
You want to come back the following year. I love my dog. I love him. I just want to say, Adam, if you see this, I know he won't, but if he did,
right?
You got to preserve the bag, brother.
I guess it's a
job.
This is why people don't want to work with us.
This is why they don't want to work with us.
I've literally had.
Why do you think I have not gotten a call? I'm not knocking the shit. But
I've never got.
Come and judge all this shit because I'll be there like mids. Like fucking, you got to pick one, Rob.
You have to pick one, Rob. Well, this was a 3 out of 10. It wasn't bad.
This is a 2.75 if you want to. You know, I don't know. It's just one of those situations where like you and I shoot from the hip a little bit, and in this case. The homies who went there, I feel like would have too. But if you're giving so many samples and it's just like they're all okay and they increasingly get more decent, then yeah, you got to just vote. You got to pick what's best. But there's no like, man, there was so much fucking dank. There's so much. That wasn't a conversation. It was just like, yeah. It's like just like again, Dope Yola's THCA compared to the other shit that I had. Yeah. Same thing, but it was trash. In the scheme of things, but in comparison, yeah, you You know?
Man, yeah, I get it. I understand it. If you have to choose,
I know I sound like a fucking hater, brother. I'm just
no,
saying.
I don't think it's a hater. I think you're being honest. If you were just being a dick, that'd be different. But I think you're being
Yeah, I think all
honest.
the growers did a fantastic job. I just don't. I don't know. I don't think that it's a situation where it's the best foot forward in every case. And I don't know. It's just my opinion. I'm a little harsher. Yeah.
So are autos the future?
No. No. Fuck no. Let's be real with each other here, brother.
As real as it gets, dude. As real as it gets. Yeah, no, I don't think so either, my brother. Yeah, for all the reasons I stated and for all the reasons you posted in that comment. I of course I didn't have your response pulled up fast enough, but yeah, that's just it. I don't think so either, man.
Ridiculous.
So yeah.
I
good
think
comment.
the biggest thing though when it comes to autos is it's not that they're the future thing. I think they're definitely a real thing now. You know what I'm saying? And I know they've been for a lot of other people. Some people are a little more biased. Shout out Dave Baker. He's like the fucking auto shield guy, man. If you say something about auto, he's like, motherfucker, I pull a pound off of it and it stank.
That's fair.
It's like,
And that's
no,
okay.
you are.
No, and that's okay.
Crazy.
And no, and the thing is that's not my point. That's not my conversation. I myself have trained autos to harvest great numbers. I have had tasty autos. I have had good autos. The reality is for all the reasons that I mentioned, at mass, I just don't see where the advantage is. Again, that's not to say guys like Mephisto, guys like 420 Fast Buds. I haven't had many of theirs in particular, but Mephisto I have. It's like you cannot deny that those are fire fucking genetics. And that's like saying like people who like, for example, it's like anyone who likes like a Ford Topaz or like a Ford Pinto or a Chevy freaking an Oldsmobile Cutlass or something. It's like, why do you like a Cutlass? It's not even a real car or something. I don't know. And they're like, well, I love it because it's got 4 doors and that red material on my ass feels great or something. Those old steering wheels are, you know what I mean? It's like people are going to love it. It's going to be subjective. People are going to love it whether they love it or not, whether you like it or not. So it's like that is what I like about autos is that it's like if you do it, embrace it, run with it. It's you. But if we're going to have the argument, and this is where this all started, was on X with the post that the future is in autos, I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to tell you why I disagree.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you know, people, again, shout out to David. He's talking about potentially somebody might be able to put, clone autos properly and maintain the auto characteristics to it. If that's the case, my opinion changes quite a bit. But right now, it's the fact it's not sustainable that I got to keep coming back to you. You're my plug forever. It's like I'm leasing a vehicle from you forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to. Like, again, somebody mentioned, what's a keeper auto? Has anyone ever said that? Like,
never.
I got to go out to Huygens and bring some of my Gorilla cookies and go theirs and let's see the difference. And I understand environment and other things have changed, but if it's not real similar, then again, we're dealing with a situation where we're getting a bunch of F1 autos that are being so saturated to the market that nobody really gets the same thing consistently. So I can't say, hey, this auto kills it and you get it and it's not the same thing.
That's it.
As where a photo period, it's like it's F1s.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. Good. No, appreciate it.
And I'm not. I think they grow good. If somebody has them, like I just sent some to Kurt, fucking grow them. I grow them. I'm gonna be growing autos. I have nothing against them. I just don't think that they're anything that's taken over the market. I think it's definitely got a way bigger footprint than it ever has, for sure, by far. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's to the point where you have to keep buying them over and over again, and that's the issue I see.
Got it. No, I'm with you too on that. Same as it. And then my biggest is that they have to keep getting, but it's like, what if you find that keeper, dude? What if you find that GMO? What if you find that headbanger? What if you find, that golden or that holy grail? And it was just like, it's gone.
That's what people say to self-pollinate it, but how do you know you don't know until you harvest that one, right? So you're going to pop it again and hope that that's the same pheno?
Right. That's it. You're never going to have that phenotypic
where you're at.
expression again.
I just
in
think
my
that,
opinion.
it gets to the point where you don't necessarily have a guarantee. The guarantee is that you're going to have a plant that grows and you're going to have biomass that's there. It's a female. That's the guarantee you have. And I think that's cool. I just don't, it's the argument of like a guarantee you're going to be full. But I may not like the fucking food. You know,
Right.
like I'll get full, cool. Like,
Right.
but I'm eating
But I don't
dog.
like it. Yeah.
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 You know, so like let me choose my food, and that's where people are able to figure out what they want. You know, it's like if you want to be able to STS it, you want to self-pollinate, do your own, totally cool. But if it's the situation where people are expecting predictable results every time, you're gonna have to find the right breeder that's doing that and hasn't ventured off and gotten too saturated in the market, because a lot of it's keeping up with the Joneses. There needs to be an auto of everything. Every new genetic has to have an auto behind it. And how are you gonna take that time to like refine that and be in the popular phase? Like right now, if I do everything right, we'll be an F2 by the end of the year for our genetic. F2 by the end of the year. Mind you, when it started. You got to be at scale. I just feel like people who are doing this, the auto, like 420 fast buds, they've got a big facility to do it and they're probably crushing it. But me, I'm in a little space. So that's not happening. It's in a situation where it's like, you got to, I guess, it's not a buy once, cry once situation, you know? Buy once and then buy again and then buy again and buy again. Hopefully we don't cry.
And cry the whole damn time. It's not just cry once, you cry every time. No.
Yeah.
No. I think we've covered all of our corners in regards to, I feel like we've, we're not trying to, the idea with my show in particular, and I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to voice my opinion.
You talk shit in a goofy way, like we both do. We'll say shit being facetious, not necessarily being, real about it. In this case, we both said there's a place for them, but they're not the fucking future. The never grow autos, I think that's the argument that you have as a joke. You know what I'm saying? But it's
autos are where genetics go to die.
But yeah, but that's not a fucking lie.
That's my that's what
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's not. But anyways, where good genetics go to die. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Mr. P, you wanna write that down?
Yeah, dude, people love that autos.
We were gonna have to eat that die. No one's ever gonna have me voting in any kind of competition, no auto competition anyways. But anyways,
yeah.
Oh well. Dude, so one thing I wanted to touch on was top buds in general. Top buds.
Are we diving into it?
We're diving in, dude. We're gonna be getting close. Top buds. A lot of people have asked me why top buds went away, why we don't do top buds anymore. Mainly because first of all, our schedules are incredible. We're incredibly busy. No matter what's going on, we were doing top buds. Was it every morning or it was 3 days a week or something?
3 days a week.
3 days a week. First and 7 o'clock in the morning, and paying wig. And there was nothing in that. Like it was
in that.
Where do you think it would have been if we had continued on now? Do you think it'd be still like that was 2 years ago?
Our other sponsors, we would have.
Yep. Yeah, we'd have no friends. We'd have no friends.
Just be us. Chris would have already separated from us.
Yeah, he would have left.
He would have distanced himself, especially during this election shit. He'd be like, guys, this is too much.
Ixnay. No, you know what? Let's give him some credit, dude. Chris wouldn't give a fuck. Chris has been really good in regards to us talking shit. We've talked something
off of top buds and got closer.
Yeah,
almost tied together.
That's funny.
If we would have continued, if we never would have stopped, that would have been.
I can legitimately say, I had sponsors reach out and say, Ixnay on all of that, eh? And
they had the ladyboy athletes, eh?
Yeah, my response was no.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop saying anything, to be honest with you. But
you got to think about it. The sense of humor, the words that could be said weren't allowed.
Yeah, it was a different time. That was like 2 years ago, dude. It's not longer than that.
Distance time.
Yeah, 6 foot distance time. Where saying some things got you in trouble, man. Yeah, got you in trouble.
I couldn't. The bundle of sticks comments aren't allowed. Triploids to people, not allowed.
Yeah,
I say them in better ways than that. But now we've got our president, who he is. Shane Gillis is popular. So his style of comedy, people are like, "Oh, he fucking said that. He said he got retarded."
It's coming
People
back.
are like,
Yeah,
now it's cool. Now
yeah,
it's cool. So
it's coming back. You're
maybe
right.
we bring it back.
Oh, we never. That's the thing, dude. Is it never really went away. We just didn't call it anything. We were just live on my Twitch. Is what it was.
Yes.
But no. We do need to bring it back, and we need to bring it back a little more often. And so, this is
Man,
why.
it's just a segment on your show, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it doesn't
You could take the heat.
Yeah,
I'll be the guest and be like that. I was fucking AI over there, dude. This is Rob
That
AI
wasn't
and
even him.
THC AI.
Yeah, deep fake. I showed you a good deep fake earlier, didn't I?
That was a fire one. I've sent it around. It's made its way around.
Yeah.
I had one older buddy who saw it,
wow.
and he was like, "Holy fucking shit!" Eyes were wide as a.
If it didn't say at the end, dude, it said at the end, it was like, this is a deep fake. And I was like, holy shit, because I would have,
He's going after everybody.
everybody's going to be doing
He's going after. He's got to turn his gain up.
Sure. All right. In their position. So anyways, yeah.
Got sugar free.
But yeah, so needless to say, we do need to bring it back, brother. We do need to bring it back because there's a lot of things we need to talk about, and it's funny and it's great, and it's honestly your colors right now. I'm kind of fixated because you on the screen right now is gorgeous. You got the blue coming down right here, and it kind of matches with the blue down here and the purple
really
over
good.
here.
I appreciate that.
It's like we're clashing, dude. I fucking love it. So are you watching the show right now? Do you have it on? Do you have what?
No, I should though.
Okay, do that.
See what I look like.
Do that
I've
and
got
turn the sound.
Looking at you.
Okay, and turn the sound on for half a second because, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great segment coming up, and we're gonna do it right now.
Conspiracy
Classic.
Corner.
That's good as fuck.
Conspiracy Corner, ladies and gentlemen. There's you and I have talked a ton about talking about conspiracies, talking about like just getting into kind of the intricate workings of a lot of popular ideas and a lot of conspiracies. And so I feel like what a great opportunity to get into that than right now. So, dude, what's your favorite? I want to start with that. What's your favorite conspiracy? Because you and I do conspiracies very well. Might I let everybody know that we've gone into some rabbit holes together.
We've gone deep. We've gone deep in the levels.
And you've gone, and I've gone deep on our own. What's your favorite? Go ahead.
Mine is that we're really a slave race designed by an ancient alien race that came from a different planet and have mined gold. Fucking crazy.
Dude, you've shared this one with me.
I'm lucky, brother. It's so I've read these books and shit. Dude, I was in juvie and I read this book. It was The 12th Planet, I think it was called. And it got me fucking deep into this shit. And you had to read. There was reading and writing time. There's no just you're in jail being free. You have to read.
Of course.
Which was crazy to me. I'm like, what the fuck? I have to read a book? Like, yep. It's like, oh, shit. Okay. And that got me down the rabbit hole, dude. And it got deep. Real deep.
So, okay. I have only heard this through you. And, explain that again.
So, allegedly, aliens came down from the sky. They needed gold for their planet.
Right. I saw this on South Park.
Break down. They were to break it down, right? And they were able to put it into the environment to stop these solar storms from the sun. Essentially, it was like destroying their planet. So they came here. They wanted to do it, but they had a war with their original slave race. They were like, "Nah, fuck you, cuh." They stood up. They fought them. So then they said, "You know what? These little dumb, primitive, fucking idiots." Wi-Fi's love that show, Victor. They're like these little idiot things here. We could just take them, manipulate their genes, right? And we could give them a little bit of the intelligence so they can function and do things, and then we'll make it work. Boom. Well, unfortunately, there were some weirdos that came out of that, giant weirdos. So at a certain point, they had to have a calamity, and the calamity wiped out all sorts of shit. And that, my friend, was Noah's Ark, or the Great Young Dryas. So a little stoned.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Mixes up, but
okay,
essentially, so it's like some of this is from a guy who isn't super credible. But then some of this shit ties back to the Bible and biblical stuff and like just weird shit. But for me, the reason why it's interesting, the 12th planet, boom. The reason it was interesting to me is because like I got into meditation initially, right? Because of business. Because I was watching Tony Robbins and he was like, hey, if you're anxious, you're overthinking. Da, 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 da. I was like, all right, fucking interesting. So I got deeper looking into meditation, and then it brought me back to this alien shit. And I was like, whoa, dude. And I guess like they were saying, like the way for them to get in touch and to speak, to be a oneness as one energy throughout all the universes was meditation. And they tap into this single source of intelligence and energy. Fucking wild, dude.
Dude, that
It's
is wicked. Oh,
yeah.
what kind of evidence do we have to suggest? Like, is it like, are they just tying like stories together, like the Bible and like?
Yeah, a lot of different stories and artifacts that were found. There was these cuneiform tablets that were Sumerian tablets that were found. And Sumerians are like one of the original civilized groups, so civilizations that was able to have like mathematics and fucking sewer systems and calendars and all sorts of crazy shit. And it basically, they're attributing a lot of the stuff that they have to alien intervention. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the Dead Sea Scrolls are part of it. Like there's a lot of these things that have these stories that overlap. And then it's almost like it was refined and simplified into the Torah and the Quran and the Bible. And at the same time, separating everybody enough so we don't have a one information, one knowledge, so to speak, and we always have a war. But then it gives these single bits of stories that still have some of the truth. So yeah, it's deep, crazy shit. I'm going for hours about it, but like I'm fascinated with it, man.
I love that, dude. No. This is the shit that I literally get high for, bro.
It's the shit that I get high to.
Yeah, man.
Little boosy. I like it.
The reason that I there's so much more that goes on out there. You and I see what people probably don't know is that you and I sit and talk shit about shit all the time.
Yeah, so this always goes to bed before us too.
Yes, and
he fucking trips,
and our time zones are later than his.
Earlier.
Yeah,
we stay up later and up earlier.
Yeah,
and it gives us time to talk crazy shit.
A lot of shit, and dude, I the conversation of what's going on out in space, like aliens, is probably one of the most fascinating conspiracies of all time. The whole Bob Lazar and UFOs and Area 51, and that to me is insane, dude. The presence of aliens and whether or not there are aliens, and when you look at that the hiccups, when you look at that conspiracy along with Bob Lazar and like Area 51 conspiracy.
Bob Lazar.
Bob Lazar? How bizarre.
Bob
yeah.
It's like originally that's what they wrote it as and they changed it.
What's your opinion? What's your opinion on aliens? On aliens.
Fucking aliens, dude?
Yeah. And I'll give mine after.
Man, I think that we've definitely been in contact. I just think that again, like shout out to who is it? Somebody talking about West Huff. I like West Huff a lot too. There's a lot of weird stuff. There's people who monetize this alien shit, and there's disinformation campaigns. There's this agent Richard Doty, I believe his name was. He was like a misinformation agent for the government, and then now he's like, oh hey, I'm not now. I'm telling you how I was before, bro. I'm good now. Now I'm good. And these people have put out this crazy shit over all the years that make it hard to decipher the real and the fake. And it's all entertainment for me at the end of the day. Like, what am I going to be like? I found the answer. And I'm like, what am I going to fucking do? Like, go fight Will Smith in it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what. It's just fascinating. It's a cool thing, you know? So at the end of the day, I think it's probably beyond our level of understanding of like what the alien connection is. I feel like it's like almost like possession, like spiritual possession. You know what I'm saying? Where like they're telepathically speaking to people and like just deep weird shit. But there's been a lot of things that have come out that I don't know what's real and what's not, but things where it's like government allegedly made treaties with aliens. Someone said Native Americans with native aliens, and they ended up getting technology, you know, like fiber optics and things like our satellite systems and all this crazy shit, where the timing lines up with the whole Roswell conspiracy stuff and all these things that like definitely bud talk. Let me hit this one more time.
Yeah, please do, dude. I'm in here. I'm doing this.
So it's like, it makes you wonder, like, if they're giving us, they're putting all the real information, just like the Freedom of Information Act. They're putting all this information out here, and we're seeing this shit, and we're like, this is crazy. So they're saying there's people who are telepathically looking for the different things on Mars and different planets and shit, and the government's releasing information saying they actually did this. At the same time, there's all these crazy conspiracies that just sound like science fucking fiction. You're like, there's no chance that any of this is real. But then they're really giving us the real information at the same time. It's to the point where, like, again, you can't decipher it. So it's easy to say, it's all bullshit. None of it's real. And then all of a sudden you find out it's real, and it's already been so put out there that that story that breaks is just like, oh yeah, Area 51's real. Yeah. We already knew that for years. Like, it's not a big deal. But it should be like, holy fuck. All this stuff that we've been told about for as long, but it's now we've got 4chan, we've got, Reddit, we've got TikTok, we've got all these things that post all these crazy conspiracies. We've got AI now, we've got crazy deep fakes. Who the fuck knows what's real? We're to the point where it's like, I don't think we've got any hope to find out if there's real extraterrestrials, any sort of alien contact, because it could so be shown by the government, and it's some Project Bluebeam crazy bullshit where, like, that's the thing too, is we're being told that the government will do Project Bluebeam. So if they're showing themselves, it's really the government who's projecting aliens in the sky with fucking beams. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they could show themselves and we'd be like, that's a deep fake. That's Project Blue. Dude, we're too dumb, dude.
Yeah, but
humans are too dumb.
But through not humans, just civilized humans.
Western society.
Western, yeah. Well, West. Yeah, I think most.
Not us. Those other guys.
Those other Westerns. Yeah. No, I just think
you guys.
UK would still be considered Western, in my opinion. But the thing is like
they're more East than me.
We're literally groomed that way, though. We're literally groomed to be systems of the machine. Yeah, we're not educated or groomed to question things, and that's why it's like I too do believe that, like, aliens, how it's kind of absurd to actually refer to them as aliens, because I feel like then you almost lose validity in your argument just merely on the name.
You're talking about people who get kicked out of countries and shit when you say aliens.
Well, I'm now talking deportation. The thing is that no, I can't. That you want to talk about getting canceled, dude?
Getting canceled tonight, baby?
No, there's definitely another. If, like, dude, I just don't even, like, where do you begin? Because it's like, I don't even believe that we have any concept of what's going on in space and the universe, galaxy as a whole, to fully understand. It's like, how big is it? If it's even a fraction of the size that we think it is, of course, there is another life out there. Of course there is.
You ever heard the theory that space is fake and it's all bullshit? We're getting fake images on Earth. They're showing us fake planets.
No, how do you justify that?
Shit right there, brother.
How do you justify that?
I don't know.
ChatGPT that.
This is ChatGPT that one, dude. I don't know. There's layers of it where there's somebody who's saying it's bullshit. Is basically my point. Is the next level of
it's awful.
Somebody's saying, nah, dude, because it's not even real, dude. Birds aren't even real, bro. They're satellites and spying.
They're drones, dude.
They're not even. Your conspiracy's debunked.
Yeah, and birds aren't real.
Valiant Thor, boom.
That's why I'm.
See, I'm getting really baked and drinking. So shout out to Trailblazer there. That one, they even did a weird thing and they put it into a fucking show. Oh man, I saw this on YouTube and on FX. I don't know. They made like a skit on a show. Not American History X. Fuck, that's definitely not it. American something, man. But anywho's. They acted the whole thing out and like showed it on TV, and it's like, little do you know, this is a real alleged story. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was put on as like a fake thing. American Horror Story.
Oh, okay, boom. Yeah.
Boom, son. American History, American Horror Story, same shit, different.
Like 1970, right?
So then they put that in there, and like people saw that and are just like, meh. And it's like, dude, this allegedly really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a treaty signed by our government, allegedly, probably fake, but signed by our government in exchange for they can take so many people for experiments and animals and send them back. They can't harm them.
Huh.
You know, everybody's good.
Yeah.
Just put some things in your ass and send, whatever, Diddy
Whatever.
Party style.
Whatever. Sounds good. Sounds like what Diddy's
Meek
going
Mill
through right now.
style. Daddy, But
Beam me up,
he gets to go
Diddy.
home. Yeah, beam me up, Diddy. That's a good one. But it's like you've got people who really believe in that stuff. And I think there could be some validity to it. I believe there's some truth in all of it, but which story is real? Which one is one that sounds so credible that it has people stuck on this direction when this direction is?
Well, do you think the universe is real? Well, dude, no, don't even. What do you think? Do you think the pyramids were? Don't even. Do you think the pyramids were power sources? What do you think the story is behind the pyramids, dude?
Yeah, dude, I think it's natural power source.
I'm grabbing a beer.
Tapping into that fresh ass prana in the world, man. The electromagnetic energy that the world produces. Same shit Tesla was tapping into. You know what I'm saying? That type shit, cuh. And they think it's alien. Everything that's too far-fetched too, like sometimes part of me is like, man, I'm a piece of shit because think about this. If we have a cataclysmic event, what's going to stay standing? The Rocky statue, fucking Lincoln.
What's the Rocky statue?
Shit. In Philly? Rocky?
He's got a statue?
He's got a fucking statue, bro.
And why do you think that'll stay? Why does that one stay?
Because a massive storm, bro. My garbage is gone right now.
Oh.
Pee from a fucking gust of wind. So imagine a real storm. A real, like a huge, something fucking hits Earth and takes everything out.
And the Rocky statue stays? From the point of the
what
story.
Doesn't is your computer with all the history. What doesn't is all the books. What doesn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, I got you.
So the only things that stay is shit that looks like primitive technology to the next human evolution. They're going to be like, look at these idiots prayed to this boxer. They believe their god, his name was Rocky.
Dude, imagine if the only thing left was like a Disney script version of Harry Potter. Yeah. And they were like, dude, there was wizards. They had wizards. They had this game where they floated on shit. They played with a ball. Dude.
That's what I'm saying. So some of these things, it's depictions
some
history. We're translating cuneiform tablets that are Sumerian. That's a language.
But the pyramids to me would be pretty moronic for an ancient civilization to build a giant triangle out of their favorite shape.
Yeah, just to fuck around. But
to fuck around.
Sacred geometry, and there's science about placement.
100%.
And again, electromagnetic energy, and when the Earth moves, the frequencies, like there's so much crazy shit, dude. But it's like, it's not monetizable. So the government doesn't want us knowing too much. You know, they don't want us being involved. And I feel like because it's in a sense where again we become self-sufficient, and it may not be the government. It may be again, the JP Morgans, the financiers. It may be the oil companies. It may be those people like that. But I feel you see a lot of the shit in TV that makes us like, I need this phone. I need this new piece of technology. I need this, that, and the other thing. This is all running on a fucking wave that somebody created and they're charging us for.
Dude, and to think that technology existed already, like before.
Dude.
How about that computer, that ancient computer that was found from the shipwreck in the ocean? That's got like it's like a hard drive or whatever, and like that's insane.
That's what I'm saying. It's like we look at this shit and we're like, there's no way primitive man could be able to do this. And like, dude, it's what's so crazy. LJ mentions Third Eye. What got me into all of this weird shit was that book was like, oh, cool, this is entertainment. It was then they talked about decalcifying my pineal gland to make it so my intuitive thinking was better, my vision, my thought and clarity was better, my dreams and shit. As being an entrepreneur, it was all this shit and meditation and being grounded in natural waves and fucking drinking lemon water and being alkaline, like all this shit I thought was just rich people stuff. And then all of a sudden I see it just doesn't it sound like rich people shit. Yoga I thought was yogurt, and they were like, yeah, it's yoga, like a East Coast accent.
Yeah, no,
it's a real fucking thing.
Yep.
And so, but all that shit is it to get your mind right, to be optimized, to be the best version of the human, to be like your godlike figure. Because they say we're made in the image of God. Well, does God look like a fucking dude? Or is it in the image of our energy and the spirit we have? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the internal energy. And that's all alien shit too, cuz.
Yeah, I feel you on that, dude. I feel you on that. It's wild to think, man, the possibilities that are out there, man, and to think that there isn't a single answer for any of them. Like that's insane. How do you think the universe was created, dude? Do you believe in the Big Bang, or you take more of like a more of like a religious approach?
I don't know, dude. I think
No, you have
the
to.
universe is consciousness. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. No, I don't. Not even a little bit.
So they say, they as in hippies and philosophers will say we can tap into that single source energy of that good ass prana, like breathing it in, and it's all in our brain too, like the thoughts. There's one brain, and we all tap into it and share thoughts. There's never an original thought. Like Tesla claimed he was able to tap in. You know what I'm saying? And same with Albert Einstein. He was able to tap into this next level of thinking. And a lot of that shit, I feel potentially it's a maybe that gray matter. You know what I'm saying? It's the thing that we're not able to measure. They're like, what the fuck is all this stuff? And it's like, this maybe is the measurement of consciousness. And this is the fucking hard drive. This is the RAM, the memory. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're floating through.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to tap into. I mean, there's crystals that people are seeing that they can utilize for storing information on a fucking crystal. And that's real shit. No cap.
On
Dead
God?
ass type shit. On God, bro.
What?
So think even deeper, man.
No, I believe
It's
it.
like then storing it into a mass, into what's the fucking cloud? That's a primitive version of what the real cloud is. And I think that's consciousness. You know what I'm saying? It's that thing that we all send the energy out to. It's good and bad. And that's why we're suppressed. The government, the powers that be, Illuminati, whatever the fuck you want to call it, the cabal, not my cabal.
The cabal.
We're good. But others would say otherwise. But the main thing is it's like they want to keep us from fucking tapping in, because then we don't need them.
Dude, we can
That's
tap
that
in. We
enlightenment.
tap in. We tap in all the time. And
We don't know it subconsciously. But
That's
that's
it.
where consciously we need to be conscious, and not conscious like I'm woke. Fucking you should be able to be who you want.
No.
Or
No.
be who you are today. No. I'm talking about conscious in terms
No.
of like the thought process of being aware of others, the energies, the feelings around people, doing good, that doing good and treating treat others how you want to be treated and shit, and the whole manifestation and prayer and all these things. I feel like it's real shit to it, but we're being suppressed.
There is another world, like another realm to which we exist, and there's evidence of it all around us. And the reality is, it's like we have the world that is within us, and then it's like there is the subconscious. There is that world that exists that we can all tap into, that we cannot identify, and that is consciousness. So it's like if I ask you,
exactly what I'm saying. I think that's fucking space, brother.
If you go ahead and you think, if I ask you to think about a banana, and then you think about a banana, and then I ask you point to me where that thought is, and then you say, you point and you say, okay, where is it in the brain?
Because we're told that, though.
And then
we're
you say
told that the brain is what produces.
That's right.
Things,
well, sure. But even if you opened up the brain and you opened up the heart, you're not going to find a picture of a banana in there. There's not there. There's no banana.
Again, we're tapping into the cloud.
That's the cloud.
We're literally visualizing this shit.
So where is it? It has to be somewhere else, dude. If I cannot find it in this world of materialistic things, to which there is a banana in my head right now. Where is it? Where are all these thoughts? Where do these memories get stored? Is there a Rolodex somewhere? That to me is the evidence that you are 100% onto something in regards to being a tappable consciousness. There is a tappable place that we are distracted from. We're distracted from with phones. We're distracted from media, social media, where it's like we
negative
just get
vibrations. It's the fucking the fake wars. It's the this person's bad. It's literally, dude. That's exactly what it is, brother. Because it gets you to the point where you fucking think that, oh man, I have no control. This is my life. This is what it is. This is how and it's all these things that are just meant to make you a mental slave.
Numb.
And it brings you down more and more. And that's where it's
quit
profitable
thinking
for the small amount of people.
Quit tapping into that spot.
That's
right?
what it is. They want brain rot, dude. They want to shut us down and tap us into what this shit is right here. Whatever. Don't think too much. And then everybody has fucking anxiety now. Everybody has some sort of thing.
Because it's in our food. It's in our
Dude,
food.
and it's in our media, in our music, in
Yeah.
our movies, and all of our shit, dude. It's these vibrations that are like, again, it sounds so hippie-like, dude, but the hippies were onto something. They just needed to fucking wash up more.
Yeah, they just had to scrub
And
their
in
toes.
breath mints and shit, you can't have conversations with people with an odor.
The dirty toes.
Dirty toes, dirty nose.
And it
clean
over.
up.
Dirty toes, dirty
And
nose. We don't write the
crazy
book.
philosophy.
Yeah.
It's like some fucking crazy mountain shaman coming out. I was like, oh, no, like, dude, you're fucking nuts. We gotta get this guy. And,
Yeah,
but
one
back in the
step
day,
at a
that was the
time.
dude that you look to.
Do you want coffee first, dude?
Some mushroom coffee?
Yeah, we get you some mushroom coffee.
Yeah. And some people say like, wow, I got brought up right there. Fried Piper. DMT potentially is this chemical, the dream molecule that we tap into and we're able to see in these other dimensions.
Mhm.
You know, I've got a buddy and another friend who don't know each other at all. They've never met. They have no idea they exist. And I've never told them both. I've told one of the two. But they had the same fucking experience on their DMT trip. Now they just have a microdose cart they just hit like it's a normal person thing. But they both swore to God they met a wizard who brought them on a journey to a fat, dirty, messy, bad version of themselves that they had to watch and clean up. And the fact that they both did the same shit, I was like, what the fuck? Like you were taking care of this person?
Dude,
That's what I'm saying. It's like they live
Yeah.
that same, it's like a dream when you both live that same dream. It was just weird shit.
There's a
Yeah.
There is a reason why drugs are criminalized, why they're banned for the average person, why they're banned for the public. Because even like the most basic ones to the hard ones, it's like they make you tap into a realm that doesn't exist, that isn't here, that you can't.
It scared me away from it, honestly.
It scares not only us, but it's like it scares the powers that be too. It's like, imagine if you're populous. I couldn't imagine a bunch of crackheads just this is fucking a bunch of tinfoil houses and shit. But like
different planet and shit, just like,
but
but they're still physically here.
Yeah,
America just on Kensington
skinny.
and Kensington, fucking Pennsylvania, just.
Yeah, I couldn't picture a herd of Mexican Americans, but it's like if you could picture, it's like, you know, using DMT, using psychedelics like mushrooms,
LSD.
Yep, it's like, dude, it's crazy to think too. In the war, that Germany was giving LSD or meth to its soldiers to stay up, work harder. Yeah, I know.
It's like truth serum.
Yeah,
MK
I know.
Ultra,
MK Ultra, dude. 100%, dude.
Was watching the video.
I was gonna read into that. Yeah,
it's crazy when you think about.
Before you even say this, just explain it, because like the average person has no idea the experiments and the atrocities that our governments have done to us. Most people don't know this, dude.
Freedom Information Act. Just look up shit in the CIA website. It's on the fucking
It's all there.
CIA
It's
website,
all there,
brother.
And people don't know. You bring just mention MK Ultra. If for anyone that's just listening right now or whatever, just mention MK Ultra to somebody in your circle. And I can almost guarantee the majority of people have no idea. Just even ask, even the JFK.
It's a weed strain, brother.
Even JFK.
Because it is.
You ask about the JFK assassination, people have no idea that the commission, the Warner Commission, identified flaws and cover-ups by the government. That was the government telling the people through a commission that the government lied, and the average person doesn't even know that.
Yeah, dude. And that's what I was saying, is there's so much crazy shit. I don't know in Canada if you had that, but when I was a kid, there was this, fuck, dude, what was it? Something Explorer, maybe? I don't know, but it was this crazy National Enquirer. Crazy magazine, black and white magazine.
Yep, I remember.
The most wild, like, alien fish baby born, fucking, isn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They had it in Men in Black where he's like, no, there's real things that are in here. Dude, I swear, like, that was a propaganda piece to get us desensitized from crazy shit. That when we see it, we'd be like, whoa. Because we used to, like, not we humans used to think people were witches for doing basic things. They're like, holy shit, you're a scientist?
Burn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's one of, it's one of those situations where like it's almost like they wanted to strengthen our minds so we didn't freak out over some of the real crazy atrocities that have been happening. Because there's some wild shit, dude. Even like with MK Ultra, the fact that they were drugging our own people, trying to find truth serums, essentially make a truth serum out of LSD, and then drugging their own agents, their own scientists internally. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a guy who essentially seems like he was whacked, but offed himself, deleted himself, who had some serious issues from like repercussions from being drugged. And this was released. It's not even conspiracy. Like this shit that was fully released.
Yes,
Now
everything
there's
is
some stuff that
released.
ties it to potentially Charles Manson too. It's even crazier when you get into that shit, dude.
Oh, I didn't hear that, man. I didn't even hear about that. That's wild. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. No, a lot of the craziest things that we're talking about right now are proven. There's
Yeah, these aren't
documents
even
about it.
conspiracies. They
How
were
about
conspiracy
how
theories.
they were, or even yeah. Let's not even get into the COVID ones. There
Dude, that
are
one, have you seen the
that
government's
all
fucking
came to be
website, brother?
out to be true. I did see that,
The
dude.
whitehouse.gov?
Yep. See, that's not my content here, but I 100% saw it. Would have covered it, but yeah, this isn't that
It's
content.
gonna be in 10 years, dude, because
This is why this has to become a segment. This is why this has to become a segment regularly. So at least for 30, 40 minutes or whatever, an hour. We have to do like once a month.
Dude, that one's fucking
Anyways,
crazy.
the did you know that JFK put a stop to a plan by the CIA to blow up a passenger jet?
Cuba.
An American passenger jet that they were going to blame on the Cuban people or Cuban government so that they could go to war against them.
That was in one of the X-Men movies. That whole plot was in an X-Men movie, and then
That's what I'm saying. Like
after.
Yeah.
that's sort of a lot of these conspiracy theories they'll put in media. You know what I'm saying? And it's and I'm sure it's not like it's the government who's involved in all these things, but like we've seen
Yes, it
crazy
is.
things. I'm sure
Rob is
they're
being
innocent,
paid.
but I'm
Oh
just
my
saying,
God. There's a
X-Files
government
probably
agent
involved
on the
things.
other side of that camera right now.
That is true. That is true. Mr. Stevens.
He's an operative. He's an operative. I can tell.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. Sorry, go ahead.
That's the thing that you look at in these cases. It's like the conspiracy side of things isn't usually a conspiracy. It is until it comes out, and they make sure it's pushed so far away that no one gives a shit by the time it's proven.
Yeah.
No one cares.
You said it, dude. We're desensitized, dude.
Yeah.
We're just like, yeah, whatever. Dude, the Epstein shit, the fact that there's like, what? He didn't kill himself. And the fact that like this entire story just gone, and the fact that there's a pedophile island, dude.
PDFs, man.
And it's just like nobody talks about that shit, dude. Nobody
Because
talks
they're all a
about that
part
shit.
of it, dog. And again, like this is what some people think the Diddy shit was about, is it's blackmail. So a conspiracy theory now is that Epstein was an Israeli op who then was sent to just get dirt on people essentially, and was able to just work against his colleagues and his friends, and then really lying and then having information to blackmail him.
Do you think Diddy was tied to Epstein?
I think that Diddy was another op doing his own thing. The government was like, hey, you could do your shit, but here's a thing. We need you to record this. He's like, huh? And then he just got freakier and freakier and freakier and kept.
You think the government's tied to Diddy too? And like, it's like, because like I 100% think.
They fucking raided his house and took all this stuff.
When? How long ago was that? That was like 19. Was that when was that?
No, this was recent.
Oh, recently. Didn't he? No, but he didn't. He get
quiet.
Did he not get raided or something in like the late 90s? Maybe I'm tripping, because then that would have. I'm just saying that would have actually furthered your claim that. Okay, maybe he did.
In this case, it was like the government needing these ops, so they'll infiltrate. Like, how is it somebody who's a straight-laced person going to create this weird lifestyle? They already got to be kind of in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So then they're going to get them to the point where like they maybe blackmail that person, or they're paying that person that much money, where they're like, and this is again just my conspiracy theory. Okay, don't off me, don't whack me off.
Nope. We heard this on the internet. It's on Wikipedia.
We heard it on the internet. Just read it online. It's all on YouTube. That essentially they put them in a predicament where they have to put others in a predicament, and then once they fail out, they're locking them up. And Diddy would be fucking taken out too, but now it's so obvious with the Epstein stuff that it's like they can't go the same route. You know what I'm saying? So they're just gonna keep him locked up and keep him quiet. That's my theory. It's just bizarre. You've got so much stuff going on and so much alleged, evidence and proof. They took all of this information, all of these tapes. Well, then that's enough that he should, like, what's the case? When's the trial?
Yeah.
What's
Dude.
going on? Why is it so quiet and weird? And why was there? It wasn't like they just raided his house in a normal situation. They had like U.S. Marshals and they were in
he's
his place.
nasty.
This wasn't.
No, I remember this one too. This was like last year or whatever. Yeah, last year I think.
Dude, it's like, and what they do, they as in the government, people will say that they'll either plant kiddie stuff, we'll say, bad underage things on your computer, or they'll tie you to these events, these things that either ruin your reputation or legally can get you in trouble. And allegedly, there's something about RFK that might be coming out with his stuff going on. He had some crazy swinger debacle shit, which no one really cares about. They're probably gonna be like, fuck yeah, brother.
It was probably all orchestrated too. I have no idea, but who knows? I have no idea. I didn't even hear about that. But
dude, yeah, like I'm deep in the trenches of this crazy shit, and I never know what's real, what's not. But I'm just like,
me neither.
Cool.
No, but I love
Like,
the story of it, dude. I love just the possibility of like what could be, and the fact that we, as the sheep, we have no idea. You know, we only know what they want us to know. That's why it's like I refuse to hate my brother. You know, it's like I hate to hate my fellow man because of what I hear. No, I love my brother. My fellow man, because of what I hear from television, from mainstream, from whatever, you know, it's like
100%. I feel like they're just, if anything, if they act that way, they're just a little ignorant themselves.
And yet, isn't it funny how there's been so much like billionaire sympathy lately? Like how it's like there's never anybody questioning the fact that these.
No, like, dude, they fucking gave up their rich lifestyle to come and just get $250,000 a year and be president, or he's fucking.
Oh no, dude!
You understand?
Yeah,
how life is.
Or even like look at Zuck, man. Look at Zuckerberg, dude. Fucking
Bro, Zuckerberg. I think he ate Jack Harlow. I think he harvested his soul.
No, but he's trying to wear his skin. Like I'm pretty sure he's
because he's full drip all of a sudden.
Yep. He's trying. Yep. Yeah,
That's the other conspiracy. You heard that here first. I just made that one.
We didn't make it. We have evidence.
We have evidence of this. I can't tell you my contacts and my sources, but just know they're deep.
They're deep? Yeah, they're deep.
Okay.
They're deep.
Like, listen, I'm a little retarded. So I put that up there. Put that up there right now.
Dude, I think conspiracy theories are like, I feel like it's crazy how, like, do you remember Alex Jones's conspiracy theory about the frogs being gay and how ludicrous that was? And then it turned out that the frogs actually were showing a propensity of same-sex tendencies, dude.
They're kind of gay.
And it's just like, I'm like, what? I'm just like, wow, dude. There's so many out there, man. There's so many. And then
it's not like they're fully. They're just a little curious now. So
they're
Alex
curious frogs.
He wasn't right. That's all I'm saying.
They were just but I still think that's a change in its sexual tendencies.
Yeah, he was onto something. You know, I could be right.
But people were saying he was incredibly wrong.
That is true.
That's all I'm saying. I don't know the fine print. I'm just conspiracy theories being true.
Well, I'm not defending things he said, but here's my theory.
Mm-hmm.
Is a disinformation campaign was put on him and all the other conspiracy theorists. They realized, you know how to get these motherfuckers? Is get them on the inside. Is take their dude and have them send the other shit pool of information down the stream. And so you've got dudes like Alex Jones who then essentially will put out stuff that he thinks is real because his source is giving him real, diabolically fake. And it ruins all the credibility when that happens. And now everything is just bullshit. It goes the same way with all the stuff we're getting right now. Like, he's a little radical, I will say.
Of course, yeah. Oh, of course, dude. I'm not saying I condone or any of that shit. I'm just saying it's like one of the if you don't believe, or if anyone who's listening doesn't believe what I'm talking about, you can easily look up
Frogs are gay, dude.
the frogs are gay conspiracy, and it'll
I'm just
break
saying,
it
go
down
outside, grab 2 dude frogs, introduce them
to the Flint water
on
system.
some fucking Frank Ocean, and see what happens.
Just see what happens, dude. See what happens.
See what happens. That's all I'm saying.
Just a little Barry White. No, I get it, dude. Bro, so to round out, man, you and I are going to the DGC in a couple weeks. What is it? It's a few weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Dude, is it literally 2 weeks away?
2 weeks.
2.5 weeks? Okay, I was being a little joking. I didn't think it was that close. I was like, we got like a fucking month, something to talk about. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
dude.
So we're traveling in 2 weeks. Are you excited? This is a live response.
I'm excited to go there. I hate traveling. The water's making the frogs gay.
Yeah, that's the saying, Zach. Yep. That was the
Throw that out there.
that was the saying. Yeah, that was the saying. That'll be something you're saying at the Dude Grows Cup. Is that correct?
That's just as soon as I get there, but I'll announce that one when I walk in.
I'm here. I'm here.
Careful for the water. The water's turning the frogs gay. My name's Rob from the Stash Podcast. This is Chris, and I'll introduce you guys.
That's our episode. Yeah,
I gotta get a microphone before I do that, though. I can't just walk up and
1,000 subscribers gone. Yeah.
Oh, why?
It's just the way it goes. Dude, I made the video about what I thought the president's favorite weed would be, thinking this would be hilarious because the dude doesn't even drink.
You like trolling?
Yeah, I thought I was trolling a little bit. You know, I was trying to be dumb. I was trying to be funny. Man, I saw an incredible decrease of subscribers. And by decrease, I mean like over the course of 24 hours, it went down. But in 48 hours, it rebounded and went way past.
Yeah.
So for anyone who's like, no,
just
back.
kidding most times too. Like,
dude, I was just trying to be funny.
It's so tough, dude. People are so sensitive right now.
Don't care.
It's a football team situation. I love this guy so much, and you just like, I made Trump's voice high pitched in one of my videos because I was getting copyright because it was a thing. So I was just fucking around. I was like, maybe I'll change the voice up. And I was live on Twitch, and people were like, "That's hilarious." I was like, "It is funny," so I left it. And then someone's like, "That's disrespectful to our president." I'm like, "You are a cuck. Since when did we suck our president's dick? Like I don't know. Like, who are you, Monica Lewinsky? Calm down,
right?" Yeah, I refuse to walk on eggshells. I refuse. I've always said I'm not trying to offend anyone. My intention is never to offend. I like to be funny. Sometimes my jokes fall flat more often than not. But it's
sometimes we do that.
But the reality
is, and you laugh.
It's right, and that matters.
I enjoy it. I'm me who I am 100,000%. In person, offline, whatever. You're the same fucking way, dude.
It's the same.
If anything,
thing.
You could make yourself more out of a shitty mood better than I can. I suck at putting a smile on the McDonald's. Put a smile on. You'll be like, all right.
Here we go.
You just gotta.
Here we go.
Sucks. Here we go.
Yeah.
And me, I'm just wearing that shit smirk face for like an hour.
Yeah, that's Mrs. P face. Yeah.
Yep.
You and her are the same.
It just happens. I can't fucking hide it. So it's one of those things where
the superpower, dude. It is what it is. But the reality is, it's like I forgot entirely what the fuck we were talking about.
I interrupted you.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, I'm not trying to offend anyone, man. That's not my point. It's just like I just want to talk. I just want to talk about things that are important. I feel like I've said this way too much, but every other corner of the internet can talk about pop culture, can talk about what's going on in their own world without an issue. But for some reason, nobody does it here. Nobody takes our space, and when they do, it's like all of a sudden it's just like, whoa. Don't do that. And so
I mean, that's the problem. Is it's like there's a time and a place for goofing and joking, obviously. So if I'm doing a video on like how to train your plant, I'm not gonna be throwing goofy shit out there. This is just who I am. It's not me even trying to make people laugh. I just say dumb shit, I say it in meetings with sponsors, and it's out of pocket sometimes. It's very out of pocket. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, there's something wrong sometimes with me where I'm just like, is that a Tourette's thing? Where like it was in my head, could have passed,
And
could
I
have looked
said it.
fucking, and I said it anyways.
And I said it anyway.
No, look at it, it's like, that was dumb. But we do that sometimes, and I think that's maybe what makes us as people unique. People either hate us or love us, but at least we're not just fucking faking it to make.
Not a shill. I'm not
a
shill.
weasel.
I've been told to shut up, and I've been told to be quiet, and I've given up a lot of opportunity and a lot of money to follow Tote and to be quiet and to have other people dictate what I do over here. And the reality is that's not for sale, man. It's not for sale. So yeah, and that's why you and I connect, dude. It's because it's like
we vibed for a minute now, brother. It was like one day of playing Call of Duty, and we both said some out of pocket shit, and I was like,
I like this guy.
I like this dude, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something happened there, and I was like, okay.
You just think it's like, how could that come out of his mouth and why? That's what I'm thinking, and it's just like, yeah, it's refreshing. It's like you and I are just like you and my wife and I. It's like we disagree on a ton of stuff, dude.
That's kind of gay.
Yeah, well, not if I think you're a girl.
I'm not a frog, brother.
Nope, but you're a woman.
No, I don't identify as that unless I'm getting into a place faster. If it's ladies' night,
okay, it's gay.
How in this day and age could you do that? Or because you can't? Your ID says who the fuck what you are.
It's been nope. There was an executive order, dude. It's done.
This lady.
So
and I was like,
you and I disagree on a ton of stuff, dude. But the reality is like we can joke and laugh about way more, and that's the best part, dude. And I love that we can jump down these rabbit holes and get lost and just kind of just see where the wind takes us, man. And that has been 70 minutes of just that, dude. And
fuck, dude, I didn't realize what time it was. I was gonna eat something, not happening.
I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm thinking burger.
I was hungry, but it's too late for that. I don't have any Quakers. I don't have any nothing.
Fuck, dude. Might be in the same boat, dude. I might be in the same boat. Rob, thank you so much for coming in, talking. Yeah, she's incredible.
She can be creative. We're men. I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah, she's incredible. She takes care of me. Not at this hour though. I fend for myself at this time. Poor me. Can you feel sorry for me? Just no. See, we're friends. Dude, thanks a million for coming on, man. This has been a great episode of Top Buds. We can tell the people that this might happen a little more often. Because there's wild things happen. Well, we got to just make. It's like Pine Park. No, it's like recreation.
Definitely not Pine Park.
Parks and Recreation.
Parks and Recreation. No, it's like the show that Joe Rogan does, where he brings his friends on for that like one show.
None of those shows, eh?
None of those ones. No. I don't actually watch it, but he does it.
The fucking Fight Companion.
Well, that too.
My thing is, I only watch Joe Rogan clips if they're under 10 minutes.
Yeah, me too. Like most things on the internet.
I watched just to see if Trump said some wild shit. It took me like 8 days to watch that Trump one.
I think it's
like a school movie. I can't. It's too much.
Parks and something, dude. It's Parks and something. That's when he has like Shane Gillis.
He's just got other people out
already. Yeah. Like every
color.
Yep. The guy that nobody can handle because he's way over the top. But it is
the Amazing Racist is what I know him as.
Oh my God! Protect our parks. That's it. Yep. Protect our parks. Yeah.
Protect our parks.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing Racist. Amazing. That was so funny, dude. Amazing.
It was hilarious. But people did like it.
Oh, of course they did.
Chappelle was great. People love Chappelle.
Yeah, God, the 90s were a thing, dude. If you try watching 90s videos that say PG or 13, it's like, dude, that's easily 16 plus today. Easily 16 plus or 18 because it's like the 90s were
dude.
All friendly family content easily was making sexual reference.
Fucking,
yes.
Yeah, dude. Yep. Like my kids.
Everything.
Yeah. They called their mom a broad recently.
Yeah.
I was like, don't fucking. They're like, Dad, it was on. We watched Billy Madison or something. I'm like, brother.
Yeah, stay on the broad, eh?
Stay on the broad, name.
Yeah. This 90s existed, dude. I get it. But we are products of that. And because of that, we are who we are today. And I'm thankful. Rob,
It's
thank
true.
you, brother. I appreciate you for coming on, man. Enjoy the
you,
rest of
Mrs.
your
P, for having me.
evening. Mrs. P figured it out. I appreciate her too. Rob, thank you, man. Have a great night. Make sure you check out Watch CLTV on YouTube and watchcltv.com/shop. Go ahead.
Something like that.
You're saying, oh,
I was saying,
oh,
like
oh.
goodbye. I don't know, like
Oh.
some sort of cool sounding.
I believe-
bye, brother. And
Oh.
I fucking cut it completely off.
oh. No, it made it awkward by the tone of my skin. It's like one of those. It's like what you're going for this, and I'm doing, and you're like, and it's
We almost touched.
brother. I appreciate you. Have a good night, G.
All right, brother. Peace.
Peace.